Now I'm gonna show you the finished result when it came to this room. I've been building and doing a whole lot of things with this room. Group Q&A. I've been telling them for the last 2 days to have questions when it comes to trading mindset money. You should be asking yourself, how can I build the discipline to be able to walk away? How can I build the habit of being able to walk away from these trades? There's like 3 phases. The phase 1 is going to be education, understanding what it is. And then once you get to that phase 3, that's the best phase you want to be in, because the only thing in your way now is you. Last week when we were trading, the dogs thought it would be a bright idea to break the mirror that I had out there. We went crazy the first half of the year, and we're just getting started. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my humble abode. I'm gonna be in this office a whole lot. I'm sure you guys have seen already. This is the station. I have everything I need. My camera, I got my water now, I got my computer, I can make money here. If I wanted to, I guess I could sleep there on that couch. Not too comfortable, but I guess I could. I got this whole area over here on my laptop. Is just a beautiful area. And if you want to know how I was able to pay for the setup within the first 2 days of getting it, watch the last 2 videos, because it was a great week. But with that being said, I'm about to hop on a one-on-one, and then I'm about to hop onto a call with the team. So if you want to get access to these calls, you want to get access to the one-on-ones, of course, is everything that you see on a daily basis when it comes to me and my team. You can apply in the first link in the description. But with that being said, I'm just going to hop straight into this one-on-one. We're going to give some game. Then we're gonna hop onto the group call, and I'm gonna be doing a group Q&A. I've been telling them for the last 2 days to have questions when it comes to trading mindset money, so I can answer them all. So it's gonna be a very value-packed vlog. So let's have a great Sunday. Let's keep working, and yeah, let's just start our day how we want to end it. So let's start off on a good note.
I've been watching videos. I watch videos here and there, you know, to learn how to read the charts, and I learned about the candlesticks. I watched 4 or 5 of your videos on the blueprint. I'm at the candlesticks one now.
I would say the candlestick one, that's going to be one. It's going to be a good fundamental video because it's a longer video, but it's like one of those things where a lot of people always ask, do you need to know each name? You don't need to remember each name, but you want to understand the meaning behind it. Like, oh, I don't got to look at, say, a specific candle and be like, oh, this is the name of it, but I want to be able to look at it and be like, okay, this candle is telling me this. That's all it really is. Now, the names is just a way for you to be able to remember it, so you'd be able to like kind of attach it to something like, oh, this means this, this means this. So it's like an easy way to remember, but a lot of people, they ask, do you need to remember all the names? No, I don't look at the charts and be like, yeah, this is this kind of candle, this is this kind of candle. It's just more or less, I'm looking at it, understanding what it's telling me. It's like reading. Like each word is trying to explain to you what's going to happen next. It's the same thing with the chart, with the candles. We're just reading it to get an idea of what's going to happen next. But it's going to be a good video. It's a little bit longer. The person talking in it talks mad slow. I recommend watching that video a couple times. Even I've watched it like 4 or 5 times, just because it's one of those things where after watching it a couple more times, it's just a little bit better off. And the one thing also is like speaking a language. After you're really doing that initial learning in the beginning, you're just using it every day. And that's your daily experience. And you're just like, think of us talking. We don't practice how to talk. We just talk. We did in the beginning when we had to learn, but after a while, you're just doing it and doing it. From doing it, that's how you keep getting better. That's how you keep learning. It's like the same thing with the charts. After the initial, you watch it 3, 4, 5 times. Everything after that, you're just using it on a daily basis. I'm reading it every day, so it's like I'm constantly getting better. Trading, like there's like different phases. There's like 3 phases. The phase 1 is going to be education, understanding what it is, just learning what it all is, taking all the information in. Phase 2 is going to be now experience, taking all the things you learn, now getting experience with it. The third thing is going to be learning yourself, because once you get the system and everything down, that's the easy part. That's step 1. Once you start getting experience, okay, that's good. Now you can get confidence in yourself and your system and all the things that you were doing. But now it's about getting out of your own way. Now it's about being able to manage yourself, and that's the hard part, being able to manage risk, being able to manage your emotions, being able to get out of your own way. That's the part that a lot of people get stuck on. The first 2 parts, easy. The system is easy to learn. Anybody can learn the system. You'll be able to see how repetitive it is. When it comes to experience, everybody can win trades. A lot of people can win trades. You've seen it before. I'm sure you've seen it on social media. People can win trades, but can you do it consistently? Being able to do it consistently is the problem, because we get in our own way. We can't control our emotions. We can't manage risk, but that's everything we are doing, not the market, not the system, us. And that's the problem when it comes to most people. But that's like the 3 phases I would say to trading. And then once you get to that phase 3, that's the best phase you want to be in, because the only thing in your way now is you. Not that you don't know what you're doing, not that you don't have a system, it's just you. You will know exactly what you're doing right and wrong and still do the things that are keeping you in that position. Okay, just hopped off a call with a new student, so I got 7 spots left. So yeah, if you want to join the team, you can do that. He makes $200,000 a year. That's crazy. He's 35, makes 200,000 a year. He's in sales, but in the next year and a half, 2 years, he's not gonna be making as much due to AI and stuff. So he's trying to find a way to be able to leverage his money into another income and learn a way to be able to make more money, which is gonna be trading. 2 years and he's making 200. Yeah, he gonna be good. 2 years from now, he's gonna be on a different level. But right now, we're about to hop on Q&A. So yeah, let's hop into that. I'm gonna be having it recorded and all that. So yeah, enjoy the game. So I would say when it comes down to being able to walk away from a trade, the reality of it just comes down to discipline. Now, the main thing is now you got to ask yourself, how am I going to be able to build discipline to be able to do that, right? Like, that's the main thing now. It's not a matter of, oh, how can I walk away? You should be asking yourself, how can I build the discipline to be able to walk away? How can I build the habit of being able to walk away from these trades? Now, the main thing you got to understand is it comes down to what you do today. If you can have the discipline to walk away after taking all your L trades today, if you can have the discipline to walk away after taking your W trade today, you will have the discipline, or you will more likely have the discipline tomorrow to do the same exact thing. If you've never had the discipline to not overtrade, if you've never had the discipline to not over leverage, it all starts with starting. I was just on a call with a student. We just said we're talking about the same thing. The hardest part is always the beginning. The hardest part is always starting. How can you consistently start not doing dumb shit? It all starts with today. You can't worry about what am I going to be doing for the next month, for the next 5 weeks. Worry about today. If you want to go to the gym every day, okay, don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about going to the gym today. That's all you can focus on. So when it comes to being able to walk away, it starts with being able to build that habit. If you can learn to walk away one time, it will help you again the next time. If you can do it for 2 days, it becomes way easier on that third day. If you can do it for 3 days, it becomes way easier on that fourth day. It all starts with starting, and there's no like easy way around it, because you're not going to do anything you don't want to already do, because the only one that's going to keep you from getting back into that trade, the only one that's going to keep you from over leveraging, the only one that's going to keep you from trading a session you shouldn't be trading is yourself. But like I said, you shouldn't be asking, how can I walk away? How can you build the discipline to walk away? How can I build the patience to be able to walk away? Those are the questions you should be asking, stuff like that. But I get the idea, but hopefully that can help. Hopefully the person I've been texting is in here. All right. But all right, it looks like y'all are typing some. He's saying they, like, bro, who is it? At this point, I could have just been talking to you. They gonna remain anonymous. But let me see these other questions. What mistakes held you back the most early on? Discipline. I was doing the same dumb shit for like 2.5 years. Once I moved to Florida, after I moved out here when I was 19, I knew how to trade. I knew how to catch trades. I knew how to get into trades, and I still wasn't like making the money. I was making money, but I wasn't at the level that I should have been due to the mistakes that I was making, due to the things that I was doing. And I went through the same dumb shit for 1.5 to 2 years, just constantly blowing accounts, blowing funded accounts, blowing live accounts, all of that, blowing money I had saved up, doing the same dumb shit I would tell myself I shouldn't be doing the same dumb shit I would tell myself I shouldn't do, doing the same dumb shit that everybody shouldn't be doing. And it's like I knew that, and I still would do it. It was because I didn't have the discipline to be able to do it. All right, we got another question. How do you deal with being so anxious to win? Because, bro, I get my funded account literally one for real, the 5 days, but some reason it wasn't what I wanted to make. I would just try to force it and don't realize it. I feel like it's always in the beginning, because you don't know what you don't know until you go through it. In the beginning, you're always going to try to make that money, especially when you need the money, especially when you haven't made money trading yet. You're going to be anxious to kind of prove to yourself that all this isn't for nothing. But after a while, after you start getting some payouts, after you start getting some withdrawals, after you start passing multiple funded accounts, that anxious feeling goes away, because it's just like another day. There was a point to where I would wake up excited to trade, and now it's just more or less I just wake up and then I trade. Like, I don't really have that anxiousness to be like I want this right now, because I've gone through enough of these things to realize that it's not all like that's the easy part. Like, being able to win is the easy part, and being able to handle the losing streaks, being able to handle the drawdown, that's the hard part. That's the part that we don't have the anxious feeling towards. We're worried about the winning. We're worried about the results, the upside, when in reality, we need to be worried about the whole opposite, how to keep ourselves in the game, all of that. But it just comes with experience. Like, I used to be anxious in getting into trades. I used to be happy, excited going onto the charts, but after a while of just doing the same exact thing, it just becomes more normal.
Like, I don't get excited to win a trade, because if you're getting excited to win a trade, to an extent you didn't think you were going to win, right? But after a while, it's just another day. What does your daily routine look like from pre-market to close? So my daily routine, like in terms of like just outside of trading, even just with trading, I'll say I wake up in the morning. The first thing I'm doing is, I used to take my girlfriend to work for the most part, so I'll wake up a little bit earlier, but now that I got her a car, I don't got to wake up as early. I'll wake up like 8 o'clock, 7 something, 7:30. That's usually when my body wakes up. I'll kind of just chill for the most part, just kind of get my day started, just get me being up, and then 9:30 I'm hopping on the charts. From 9:30 to 11, that's my time that I'm on the charts. From after that, I leave. I usually, if my girlfriend isn't at work, I'll probably do stuff throughout the day, and then she'll go to work, and later on in the evening, from there, that's my time to go to the gym. That's my time to record content. That's my time to continue to vlog. That's my time to do stuff like the session, or even on the weekend. Like this right now, this session is replacing what I would be doing in the mornings on Monday through Friday, right? But then after that, it's just I do the same thing, and then by that time it's nighttime, it's time to eat, and I just rinse and repeat. A lot of the things that I do throughout my day, you guys are working your job throughout that hour. So it's like I'm doing the same thing. I have my time in the morning for trading, and that's really it. How do you review your trades and track your process? Just journaling. Same thing I'll be telling you to do, to be honest. Nothing different. Same thing you're doing is what I do. It's just mine will be different information because it's me. What were the toughest psychological hurdles for you, and how did you overcome them? I would say losing that detachment to money, because there's a point in my trading journey where money was needed. There was a point where I needed the money. I needed to be able to make money from trading, make money from just life, to be able to succeed. But once you get over that psychological hurdle of really just thinking money's everything, you learn the process is the most important thing. The process that's going to be able to breed the money. When you're focusing on the money, you're not going to get the money. But when you focus on the things that are going to be able to bring the money, that's how you get it. And you start worrying about building yourself instead of just trying to build your bank account, instead of just building money. Money's cool, but you want to build yourself into the person that can consistently make money long term. Making money now is cool. Making money one time is cool, but we want to be able to do it long term. So I'll say the biggest, toughest psychological hurdle was really just overcoming that money aspect, not worrying about money. The money is cool, but it's just, can't worry about it because it's a byproduct. Money, just the numbers, it's just numbers. That's all it is, just numbers. What mistakes do you still catch yourself making? In trading, I would say mistakes I catch myself making. Damn, it's like I don't want to say I don't make mistakes, but I'm trying to think of like, I feel like for the most part I've been pretty disciplined, just doing the same thing for the most part. Damn, I feel like there is I definitely do make mistakes, but like off the top of my head I honestly can't really think of anything like of recent that's like really like behind me.
And just like that, we are done with the call. I'm about to upload it to the team. It was about maybe 40 minutes or so of just straight game. 40 minutes just Q&A. They came along with the questions. I didn't think they were gonna finally come along with them, but they did. But with that being said, I'm about to get my day started. I want to shower and up and everything. My girlfriend has work at 3, so we're gonna do whatever until then. It's 10:15 in the morning. Yeah, great start to the day. I was telling them, bro, my chest is cooked. Like from hitting chest yesterday, ugh, that shit fried my shit. But guess what? That means I gotta hit it again today, because that means this shit is not strong enough.
All right, as of right now, I came to the executive decision that I want a dresser in there because I have a lot of clothes, right? And I keep on buying more clothes and cologne, and I don't got the room for it. And at this point, I'm sick and tired of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give these 2 or 1 of them to my girlfriend, and we're gonna go to the stores, and I want to get a new dresser for in here. Might as well. I'm redoing the whole room for the most part, so I might as well make this fully functional to where I don't gotta have clothes everywhere all the time, especially with the hoodie rack. I'm gonna put some in there too. So that is the vibe. And then I also want to get some stuff for the cologne, to be able to like have like a little holder and all that. Just little stuff. Probably go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls and then get a mirror for outside, because you know last week when we were trading, the dogs thought it would be a bright idea to break the mirror that I had out there. It's literally the same one that I got over here, and they just broke it. So it's unfortunate, but we're just gonna get a new one. But yeah, then she has work, and then I got some one-on-one calls that I'm gonna do with the team. And then yeah, it's Sunday. I already did a lot of the stuff I need to do. I just gotta go to the gym. My chest is cooked from hitting the gym yesterday, but I'm ready to go back. I wanna hit hit chest again. I need to make sure I kind of get that shit back in order. Because if it hurts, like I said, I ain't go hard enough yet. That means it ain't strong yet.
Alright, we're about to be on our way to the store, showered up and everything. Everything's all ready. Now it's time to go get some shit, eat some food, and yeah. I'll probably see you when we get a whole bunch of this shit. I don't know if I'm gonna record in the car or not because it's big stuff too. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see you when you see me. Copy, we're back at the crib. We got a couple things, but the main thing we got was a dresser. That's the main thing I needed to get. I also got a thing for the colognes. I'll show you in a second, but I'm gonna hand my girlfriend the camera while she records me trying to get this heavy ass dresser over there. How heavy is this? Hold on, before I pick it up, how much does this weigh? Oh, I ain't tripping. It says team lift, so it gotta be decent. It don't say the weight. No weight? Oh yeah, light work, light work. Good little full body workout. Now come in here. Look at the cologne. I got it all in a collection up here now. It's all in a nice place. I'll probably mix match, but I got a lot more room for cologne still. I got an LED I'm gonna put under the table. But yeah, I'm gonna redo all this. So this is the last time you see it like this. It'll look a little bit different starting now. All right, so it turns out this is taking me a lot longer than I thought, but we're getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting it done. You know, it looks nice so far, but I do have to hop on a call with a student, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Matter of fact, let me not sit here. I'm gonna just sit at the desk, take a quick break, and then hop on this one-on-one call with my boy. Put this light on over here to give me a little bit of light on my face. But yeah, job's not over. From one job to the next, let's get to work. And let's continue to change lives and help people in the process. So I would say you have good risk management, so your wins are bigger than your losses.
I'll probably say I just risk the same amount. Didn't really change it, regardless how I feel.
I would say, what about your average wins and losses, though? Like, what is your average win versus your average loss? Because that would be the judge of if you have a good risk management or not. You might risk the same per trade, but what are the end results?
I probably don't know exactly off my head, but I'll probably say I probably lose a lot more than I win, probably.
So you would say your win rate isn't as high. That could be one thing.
As high, yeah.
So are your wins bigger than your losses, though? What is your average risk reward, like per trade?
You just go minimum 1 to 2. Like,
so that's where you close out at 1 to 2s.
Yeah, I always close at 1 to 2s. That's one training strategy I always start from the beginning. I never change.
So I would say the easiest thing that you can necessarily do to try to win more or make more in this case is try to figure out a way to get a higher win rate, which is really going to be your system or strategy, finding something that wins a little bit more than it loses, right? That just has to do with the system or strategy. System or strategy doesn't mean you're going to make money or not. It's just about having something that you're going to be able to keep getting repeatedly. The next thing would be the risk to reward, meaning possibly going for a higher risk to reward, because if you're going to have a low hit rate, basically win rate for your setup, for your system, then you would have to make sure that each win is significantly bigger. Now, if your setup and system isn't going to constantly give you 1 to 3s, 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s, then it might be something that, like you said, I said, you want to be able to go back into the system side of it, because that's going to be able to win just a little bit more than you lose. Like, that's just the multiplier, something that's going to constantly keep happening, that's going to win more than it loses. And then from the wins and losses, your risk management, be the decider if you make money or not. So yeah, anything above a 50 for a 1 to 2, because like I said, every win would be 2 times bigger than a loss. So 50 would be like your bare minimum. Anything above 50, you're going to be even up more. But 50 is like the bare minimum win rate you would want if you're going for 1 to 2s. Now, if you have 40, 30, that's when a 1 to 3, 1 to 4s, getting those might be able to help play a part. But if you don't want to go for bigger trades, then you might want to tweak something within the system that's going to allow you just to win a little bit more than you lose. And that's why having the journal is key. So you can go back and see the trades that are losing. Maybe certain setups are losing. Maybe certain times are losing. And then you can stop trading certain times, start trading certain times, start trading certain setups, stop trading. You get what I'm saying? And basically kind of go off of that to see now what works, what doesn't, and see if you're
numbers change. Because then if you start winning more, then you could just keep doing that same exact thing. You get what I'm saying? I'm wearing your pants right now, pause, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a matter of you have different sources of incomes. Now it's just about scaling it. Trading is a way to make money. Your clothing is a way to make money. Your job, you're at a job right now. These are 3 different incomes you have right now. Now, they might not be making you as much as you want to, but then it's just about scaling each and every one. You get what I'm saying? Because you have incomes. Most people don't have, like, you already have 3 started incomes, something that you can actively, within the next month, be taking money from, which is a started business. And it's just about now scaling. How can you sell more clothes? Marketing, doing more ads, maybe word of mouth more. You get what I'm saying? How can you do more trading? More funded accounts, more money made so you can put more money into a live account to risk more. You get what I'm saying? That's how you can scale up and then risk more per trade over time. With your job, shit, work more hours. That's really the only thing you can do. All right, update, it's 5:20. The drill died. We're slowly getting there. Majority of this is built. I got 1 shelf, well, drawer in there. I got 1, 2, 3 getting built, but the drill died. And I'm not about to be screwing that shit in. So I got the drill charging. And what I'm about to do, while I'm waiting in between me doing this, I'm on one of my one-on-ones rescheduled a little bit later. So I'm gonna go down. Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna go down. I don't know if it's open. I wanted to see if the food place, the pizza wing place downstairs is open. If that's not open, I don't even know. Might fuck around and get Waffle House again. Not gonna lie. They were indeed open. I'm about to grab. Right now it is indeed hours later. It took me way longer than I thought it would to be able to build the little thing. So the one I'm giving my girlfriend is right here for her closet. But now I'm gonna show you the finished result when it came to this room. I've been building and doing a whole lot of things with this room, but this little closet, what I did, it worked out well. The main thing I still need to do is I need to put all the clothes away, but I don't really got that many lights in that room, and my clothes are too damn dark for me to even want to bother doing that shit. I'll wait till there's actual sunlight, but without further ado, let's go into the room. Also got to throw away this trash, and yeah, I vacuumed in there. But once you come on in, you look left, you got the normal setup and everything. Over here is all the clothes that I gotta, like, this is a lot, like a whole lot, but I got a dresser now. But clothes, you already know all this. You got the setup and everything. I put a light down there, but it keeps on flickering. I don't think it's on correctly. Hold on, matter of fact, while you guys are here with me, I guess I can go fix it while you're with me. But yeah, today is really just like, what is this flickering? Today's been like a day where I'm honestly just like working in the house, doing shit at the crib. I'm supposed to have multiple modes, but honestly, whatever. I'll keep it like that. There we go. But yeah, I have a light behind there now, so it kind of gives some light behind it. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. I wanted it to be more of a purple light, but it was only $5, so I really don't care. But yeah, you got the setup and everything. I was just putting some clips over here so I can edit it on my computer over there. But with further ado, let's spin, and here we go. Look, didn't it come out nice? You got the, you know what I'm saying? This shit took way too long to build, but you know, it's done now. Yeah, nah, I don't know how good of a job I did building this, but you know what? From getting it at Target, I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, you just got all my stuff. You got all my glasses, you got my watch. Got my Cartier on right now. Then you got all my colognes over here. Cologne collection is elite. A lot of colognes. I got a lot of samples in here, just like hand sanitizer and stuff. So this cleanliness is key, but all this is empty. I got this over here still. I'm gonna be able to put some stuff in here. My bag's up top, but yeah, it's not looking good. All this is like storage. Like, I wish I could have this cleaner than what it is, but listen, you can't have the best of both worlds sometimes. You get what you get and you don't get upset. The back drop of this closet is also gonna look great for like the vlogs, not even the vlogs, like the videos, because it's just, let me give you an idea. See the vision? You see how it's just like lit up back there? Like when I put the brightness of the camera down, you can see how it's just like purple. I can honestly make the whole room purple, but I kind of like the contrast of having the red up top, purple, and then purple right there. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I test around and try other colors. I don't think I got the switch with me. But yeah, with that being said though, this is where we're gonna be ending the vlog off. I feel like I've been in this room all day. As I said in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna be in this room a whole lot more. I spent a lot of money in this room so that I could be in it. right? You guys have never seen me in this room as much as you're going to be seeing me now. You're not going to see me making as much money as before because I'm only going to be making more. You're not going to see trades that only make me $2,000. I'm going to be making more. You're not going to see me having only $10,000 weeks. You're going to see me making more. You're going to see me more than 50K months. Everything is going up. Everything. We went crazy the first half of the year, and we're just getting started. I love you guys. If you want to work with me one-on-one, 7 spots available. Second link is a free trading training. Beautiful office. Let's make some money tomorrow. It's going to be a great trading week. Let's make the best of it.